First of all, I'd like to thank Principal Ma'am for giving such a grand introduction, I'd say. Deep inside, I don't feel all that very accomplished and great yet. Chief guest இவ்வளோ எனக்கு இவ்வளோ recognition கொடுத்து இப்படி மேம் இவ்வளோ பேசுகிறாங்க. நான் அங்கே I still feel like what she said on the first standard and the girl like who was sitting amidst the crowd listening to her. But thank you, ma'am. After listening to her speak, it's actually I'm feeling that okay, I have so much more to do. I should somehow live up to whatever she has spoken about me. So I thank Principal Ma'am and the management for having me here, for calling me here, and still remembering me. Actually, it's actually the first thing I'd like to say is how much grateful I feel. Because me remembering my school, me remembering my teachers, நான் எல்லாரும் ஞாபகம் வச்சுக்கிட்டு ஓகே இவங்ககிட்டலாம் நான் இவங்களால தான் நான் இங்கே இருக்கேன், இவங்க எனக்கு கற்றுக் கொடுத்தாங்க அப்படின்னு நான் சொல்கிறது நான் சொல்லணும். That's normal, it's natural. I should feel it, every one of you should feel it, because என்னதான் நாமளே படிக்க முடியும், like we can read on our own, right? We can have our books, we can read on our own, but no amount of self hard work can ever equal how much your teachers can shape you. There are certain things you can only get from good teachers. So அவங்கெல்லாம் என்னை ஞாபகம் வச்சுக்கிட்டு everybody நான் இங்கே like every time I call any of my teachers and say that நான் இதை பண்ணியிருக்கேன் அப்படின்னு, they still feel as if it's their own victory. They celebrate it with me, with not even 1% of okay பெரிய ஆள் ஐடியாங்க அப்படிலாம், like nothing, no reservations. அவ்வளோ ஒரு செல்ஃப்லெஸ்ஸாக next to your family, only your teachers can celebrate your victories like their own. So this is for all my teachers. I'm like very much humbled, and today I'm inspired to do so much more. So thank you, ma'am. Every time I come to Velamal, I come back to Panchati in school ku vandittu, I see and it's the same. They take me in with open arms. They treat me like their own child day in and day out. So I'm grateful to that. I'm grateful to the management, for all my teachers, whoever is here, whoever is not here, everybody alike. So I'm grateful for that. That's the first thing. As for all of you, first of all, congratulations, you made it through COVID. COVID 2 years, all of us would have had setbacks. ரொம்ப கஷ்டமா இருந்திருக்கும், like to keep up with the syllabus, to keep up with online classes, and in whatever way you have made through the transition, give yourself a pat on the back and appreciate yourself for at least holding on to it. Now that some form of normalcy has come back, so you can continue with your academics. And first thing, I know that there are a lot of like a wide range of classes here, so from 6th standard I guess. So for all of you, இப்போ இவ்வளோ சொன்னாங்கல்ல, இவ்வளோலாம் பண்ணாங்க, இவ்வளோ மேம் சொன்னாங்க இந்த மாதிரி நாங்கள் எல்லாருமே பண்ணோன்ட்டு, the main reason that we did all of that was because we had a very good set of colleagues or friends, I would say. So it's very important for all of you to choose the correct kind of company that you have. Okay, so especially if your goals are very high, you should always select the correct kind of company, because so many people will have a very good potential. But when you are joining with a bad kind of company, like people who will not have the same kind of potential, who will not have the same kind of dreams, நீங்கள் எவ்வளோதான் டேலண்டடாக இருந்தாலும் it will not come out. So that is the first thing I want to say. And the second thing is that your time and energy is very precious. This is especially for 12th standard students. In what you invest your time, in what you invest your energy, in whom you invest your energy, it is very, very important, right? So always invest your time and energy in the right kind of things. Even if it's like half an hour, correct you'll have to use your time, you'll have to allot a good amount of time for the good kind of things. நான் சொல்லவே மாட்டேன் like 24 hours படிச்சுட்டே இருக்கணும் அப்படின்ட்டு. That's not at all possible, and it's not healthy also. But you'll have to like take breaks and extend the break for 2 to 3 hours. That is not right. So if you take a 2 hours your study, then for half an hour you can take a break. And thank you, ma'am. Okay, so half an hour you can take a break, right? But that half an hour, it should not go beyond that. Okay, you have to stricter you should follow for that time schedule. And one more thing is that this applies to everybody, not just 12th standard students. 11, 12, even 9 and 10, I guess. So in this age is very, very flimsy, very fragile. I've been there. I've been there very recently, so I know this. ரொம்ப கஷ்டமா இருக்கும். யாருக்குமே நம்மள புரியவே இல்ல. எதிலுமே நம்ம ஃபிட்டே ஆகல. எல்லாரும் பார்த்தாலும் கோவம் வரும். யார் என்ன சொன்னாலும் நீ என்ன சொல்றது நான் என்ன கேட்கறது. This is the first thing that will come to your mind. Your parents saying something, your teacher saying something, முடியாது கேட்க முடியாது. That's the first thing that will come to your mind. And அதனால they will keep scolding you. Or some parents are very understanding, so they don't. But that thought will be there. எல்லாருமே வில்லனா தெரிவாங்க. இப்போ நான் இப்படி நின்று பேசுறேன்னா இதுல பெரிய நல்லா தெரிஞ்ச மாதிரி அவங்க பேசுறாங்க. That will be the thought running in your mind. What I'm coming to say is normal. I've been there, I felt that, and now வந்து 12th standard இருந்தப்போ there were many people who came and talked, and the first thought that will come to my mind was like, ஆமா அவங்க பண்ணிட்டாங்க பேசுறாங்க. So if anybody is having that thought, it's okay, super, you're going in the right way, because in that age you're supposed to feel that, okay? It's quite normal, and if at all if anybody is criticizing you for that, it's okay. This will pass. So once this phase is over and you've come back to the ground from the entering your 14, 15, 16, 17, and when you come to 18, your feet will touch the ground again. So that time you will learn to respect people better. You will learn to take opinions and advices better. So in the phase தாண்டறதுக்கு வெயிட் பண்ணுங்க. Not everybody is your enemy. Sometimes some advices work, right? So you will உங்களுக்கு பிடிக்கலனா கூட you take advices, okay? Whatever your teachers are saying, you listen to it, and it will be very difficult. கேட்கிறது ரொம்ப கஷ்டமா இருக்கும், கோபமா வரும், வெறுப்பா இருக்கும். Okay, done. Okay, so just remember me whenever that happens. It's normal, it's okay. Anyways, do it anyways. So that is one thing. And this is very important for this age, because when you don't listen to them, you will end up losing all of your valuable time. And by the time you look back and you think, oh my god, I was சொன்னது நம்ம அப்பவே கேட்டிருந்தோம், it will be too late, right? So even if you don't like it, just find some sort of inspiration somewhere along and listen to them. Nail cut பண்ண சொல்றாங்க, hair cut பண்ண சொல்றாங்க, shoe polish போட சொல்றாங்க, ribbon ஒழுங்கா போட சொல்றாங்க. All this will take so much of your mental space, energy. இவ்வளவு கண்ட்ரோலிங்கா இருக்காங்க, எனக்கு ஸ்கூல் வரவே பிடிக்கல, வீட்டுக்கு போகவே பிடிக்கல. Okay, done. Everybody, we have all been there, so it's normal. This will pass. I just want you to anyways go with it, cut your nails, comb your hair. Okay, I'm not against it, but I'm just saying that the feeling is normal and it will pass, but you have to do it anyways. Because when you start following it against your will, okay, அது ஒரு சின்ன விஷயமா இருக்கும், but that is how you fight distractions, right? ஒரு டீச்சர் சொல்றாங்க, உங்களுக்கு பிடிக்கலனாலும் நீங்க ஒரு விஷயத்தை செய்றீங்க, then you will somehow find a way to overlook distractions and focus on your studies. Like டிவி பார்க்கணும்னு தோணும், ஆனாலும் இல்லை நம்ம படிக்கணும். அதுக்கு வந்து இந்த disciplinary rules and regulations will actually help. Right? இது ஒரு குட்டி விஷயம் தான், but it will help, and that's how your mind works. That's how psychology is. So that is one thing I wanted to tell you. And the next thing is criticism. So we are in an age and we are in a period where everybody is comparing us with everybody else. First rank வாங்குறவன் வாங்கிட்டே இருப்போம், இல்லை செகண்ட் ரேங்க் வாங்குறவன் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ரேங்க் வாங்குவோம். நம்ம வந்து 15, 16 இருப்போம். And we'll be compared, or we'll be in the 4th rank, we'll be compared to the 1st rank. I will tell you, I have been compared so many times in my life, and I have sat and cried. I know many of my teachers know, because I was not able to handle comparisons. That's a good thing, okay? So the more you're compared, உங்களுக்கு வந்து ஒரு கோபம் வரும்ல, the good kind of anger, and you'll be like, என்ன அவனால மட்டும்தான் முடியுமா? So it's okay if your friend is getting a better mark, if someone in your class is getting a better mark, a mark which you aimed for, and you are not able to do it, it's still okay. nobody would have gotten it in the first time. முதல்ல எடுத்த உடனே யாருக்குமே வந்து first rank வராது, and whatever mark you want வராது. Just compare yourself with whoever you were 1 week back. That's what I will always tell all of my juniors is one thing. நான் போன வாரம் இவ்வளோ % வாங்கினேன், இந்த வாரம் நான் இவ்வளோ % வாங்குறேன். That is the progress that you want. Any competitive exam, be it NTSC, be it IIT, be it NEET, because see, we are being compared to so many things that we are fighting against so many things. Ourselves should not be what we are fighting us against, right? So always compare yourself with who you were last week, what progress you had in the last paper, in the last test. And if someone else is doing better than you, it's okay, because see, these are small battles, right? And it does not matter who wins battles at all. It matters who wins the war, right? Which is at the end, which is your final exam. And if I am not right, this is a pattern that I have observed so very often, that இப்போ வந்து நிறைய first rank, நிறைய whoever is standing at the top, they will often have this feeling that okay, நம்ம வந்துட்டோம். That should not be there. So this is for the people who are always at the top. Don't do that, because I was like that in 10th standard. My head got so heavy that I did not get school first rank in 10th standard board exams. So first rankers நான் சொல்றது என்னன்னா, don't let your head get very heavy that you think okay, நம்ம பண்ணியாச்சு போதும், இதுவே கண்டினியூ பண்ணலாம். No, because the final exam will not be like that. And those who are coming behind, it's actually good, because in the kutti exams லாம் வந்து when you are like நிறைய அடி வாங்கினா, you will have this bruised ego that okay, we have to do so much better. So that is that. And one more thing is that there will always be a set of people, some 10 people in your life who will come and say கண்டிப்பா உன்னால இது முடியாது. Whatever you do, கண்டிப்பா உன்னால இது முடியாது. The only thing that you have to do is that you should just close your ears or pretend that you have heard it, because the only person, I stress this so much, who can tell whether or not you can do something is yourself. நீங்க தான் சொல்லணும், நீ சொல்லணும் என்னால இது முடியும், என்னால இது முடியாது. Nobody else has the right to come and tell you that you can't do this. I've been told so many number of times that I can't do something, and I feel it's the biggest pleasure of life, doing something when people are actually telling you that you can't do this, right? That is the biggest pleasure in life. If someone is like experiencing this, I hope you remember me, because I always feel romba illanalo okay, I aim for all India 1, but in the first NEET I wrote 2 NEETs. First NEET for my PG entrance exam, I got a rank of 6,000. So that 6,000, many people told me, that was with 3 months of preparation, and many people told me that okay, you just take whatever seat you're going to get. And I did this, I made a decision that no, I'm going to give one proper attempt. And many people, the first thing, நான் யார்கிட்ட போய் நான் 200 வாட்டி நீட் எழுதுறேன் அப்படின்னு சொன்னாலும், the first thing that they told me is இல்லம்மா உனக்கு வராது, அடுத்த நீட்லயும் இதே மார்க் தான்மா வரும். Because the world is waiting, everybody is waiting to tell you that you can't do it. So the first thing is that no, you can't say that. I have to decide that whether or not I can do it. So from 6,000 to 880, my this NEETs rank, the journey was this, is that nobody can tell me whether or not I can do something. It's only me, I only have to decide. So that is very important. The second thing is, in today's world we are exposed to a lot of media, a lot of social media. It's so easy to troll people, it's so easy to criticize people. அங்க பேக் பெஞ்ச்ல உட்கார்ந்துட்டு சத்தமே வராம யாருமே பேசே தெரியாம ஏதாவது சொல்றது வந்து ரொம்ப ஈஸி. But every time I address any of my juniors, the most important thing I say is that have very good morals. Your morals should be very high, okay? If at all you don't have anything else in life, it's okay. If you have good morals, you've still succeeded. So have very good morals, respect everybody, respect your teachers, respect your parents, and it's okay. That does not make you a less cool person. பக்கத்தில் இருக்கிறவங்க வந்து டே என்னடா நீ வந்து இப்படிலாம் வந்து சார் மரியாதை கொடுத்தெல்லாம் பேசுகிற அப்படின்னு சொல்கிறவங்க வந்து கட் பண்ணி விடுவேன். No, it doesn't work that way, because good things happen to good people. So I would always say be good people, and automatically good things will happen to you because you respect people, and somewhere the universe is seeing, and if at all, if you don't have belief in God also, there is something above us, right? Some kind of power in the universe that will, make good things happen to you. So that is that. And one more thing that I wanted to say is that for all of those who are appearing for competitive exams, any kind of competitive exam, this is like a common session only. I wanted it to be common because NTSC, NEET, everything, it's almost similar. Maybe the pattern and the blueprint may be different, but the way of preparation might be a tad similar here and there. So the foundation for all of it should be that you should have very good notes. You should keep revising. And whenever you're given a schedule, right, honestly take it from someone who's on the other side. I've finished all of this, I've sat where you've sat, same auditorium, same lines, everything the same. I sat there and be here. So when I come to this side, the most important thing that I miss about being here is that I have to make my own schedules. I have to make my own tests. I have to make my own timetables. I have to make my own assessment, my progress. You will not realize how fortunate you are until you come to this side, right? So when I was there, I had to kadpa irundhathu innora test kaalila dhaan onu eludina thiruppi oru test ayyo manasache illa, same feeling. Okay, so again I've been there, I know how it feels. But when I come to this side, when you have to do it all on your own, it's so difficult. Your teachers are doing everything for you. They're making timetables, they're giving you all the materials, they're giving you all the tests. See, that's actually easy. The real world is very scary. So I'm scaring all of you right now, but it's actually the fact. Okay, someone is yawning. Thank you. Kottavi vittadukku romba thanks. But yeah. Again, okay, good. At least I know that he's not already asleep. Okay. So yeah. So everything people are doing for you, right? They're taking it in a plate. Okay. Silence. So they are taking it in a plate and giving it to you. Enda class aana irukkalam. So you are actually very fortunate. So I would sincere advice is make use of it, right? Pudikala na kuda padunga, adha na solluven. Pudichu padanum illa pudikadha eppadi pudikka vekka mudiyum, adha pudikka vekka mudiyadhu. Pudikala na kuda padunga, right? Just go through with it. It's just for a period of 1 year. No, I'm not saying that after 1 year you'll be very having fun, being very jolly. No false promises at all. Life la when you want to do big things, கஷ்டப்பட்டுட்டே தான் இருக்கணும், பட் படிச்சுட்டே தான் இருக்கணும். Like if at all someone has to has a dream of joining medicine, like it's a very long road after this also. But at least on the konja time after you've done something, after you got a rank, after you've given a good exam, a proper exam, you'll feel very good about yourself, right? That's the positive reinforcement that you give yourself, right? So ippodhilirundhu you set a goal. Okay, next 1 year, my 12th வந்து first month of 12th standard நான் வந்திருக்கேன் June. Okay, மேல ரொம்ப ஜாலியா இருந்தேன், திருப்பி இப்போ வந்துட்டேன். Okay, fine, ஏதோ ஒன்று வந்தாச்சு. So now for the next 1 year I will do whatever it is. I will give in my 100%. I will not give in to distractions. I will have this goal in mind. I will take breaks in between. I'm not a machine. Okay, I will take breaks in between. But I will make sure that that is the mistake most people do. They don't review test. You have to review test. You have to see you can make any number of mistakes. Pudusa you can make so many mistakes. But if you are going to make the same mistake a second time, it's a crime, right? Because that means you're wasting so much of your time. Yeah. So then from personal experience, when I was in 7th standard, IIT Foundation அப்படின்ட்டு வந்து என்னை வந்து சேர்த்து விட்டாங்க எங்கள் வீட்டில் ரொம்ப ஃபோர்ஸ் பண்ணி. Turns out it was the best decision of my life because I still take whatever I got in my foundation. I end up thanking my teachers a lot because it is really my IIT Foundation teachers who made sure that okay, இப்படி தான் வந்து திங்க் பண்ணணும், MCQனா வந்து இப்படி தான் இருக்கணும், இப்படி தான் ப்ரிப்பேர் பண்ணணும் அப்படின்ட்டு. ஸோ ஃபார் the younger people, 6th standard, 7th standard who have just joined IIT Foundation, first it will be very difficult. It will be because your pattern will be very different, and முன்னாடி ஃபர்ஸ்ட்லாம் ரொம்ப கஷ்டமாக இருக்கும். It will be like you will get it going on, but actually hold on because it will help you very greatly in the future. And that again, MCQ solving is an art, but that you need not be born with it. Okay, So anybody who feels that, oh my god, நான் வந்து எனக்கு வரல அப்படின்னா, you keep doing it, right? இன்னைக்கு வரல, okay, keep doing it tomorrow, keep doing it the third day. அது எப்படி வராம போயிடும். That's the kind of attitude you need for a competitive exam. So always have that. And somewhere along the way you will have this feeling that okay, so நம்ம எவ்வளோ நாள் எஃபர்ட் போடுறோம், நான் எவ்வளோ எஃபர்ட் போட்டாலும் எனக்கு வரவே மாட்டேங்குது, எவ்வளோ நான் வந்து பண்ணாலும் நான் எனக்கு இந்த மார்க் தான் வருது, இந்த ரேங்க் தான் வருது, என் பக்கத்தில் இருக்கிற எஃபர்ட்டே போடாமல் தூங்குறான் ஆனால் அவனுக்கு நல்லா வருது. See that will அப்படியே bring us down so much, right? Peer pressure is a real thing. If nobody else understands, I understand, because my 12th standard board was not a piece of cake. நான் ரொம்ப கஷ்டப்பட்டேன். இல்லை அந்த கஷ்டம் இல்லை, நான் நைட்டெல்லாம் படித்தேன் அப்படிலாம் சொல்லலை. No matter how much I put effort, எனக்கு வந்து வரவே இல்லை, மார்க்கே வரல, என்ன பண்ணாலும் வரல. நானும் வந்து நைட்டெல்லாம் படித்தேன் வரல, அப்புறம் டேலாம் படித்தேன் வரல, டெஸ்ட்டாக எழுதினேன் வரல, என்ன பண்ணாலும் வரல, எனக்கு அது வரவே இல்லை. Then I didn't know what to do. So the only thing that I did was like, போயிட்டே இருப்போம், அப்படியே போவோம், ஏதாவது ஒரு வீடியோக்கு வரும். So just keep doing, okay? You have a schedule, you stick to the schedule, you keep doing whatever it is that you're doing. Don't hinder anywhere, right? I know it can be very disheartening. ரொம்ப வந்து demotivated-ஆ ஃபீல் பண்ணுறப்போலாம் வந்து என்னடா இது என்ன பண்ணாலும் வர மாட்டேங்குது, that's there, right? But you just have to keep on going, right? Even when you don't like it, even when you're not motivated, even when you feel that nothing is going your way, even you're feeling that, oh my god, everything I do is ending up as a failure, I want everybody to remember what I say now. But just remember this, that you have to keep going no matter what. That is one thing that has helped me a lot, because aggregator இந்த மாதிரி வந்து இவ்வளோ விஷயம் பண்ணியிருக்காங்க, இவ்வளோ ரேங்க் வந்தது அப்படின்னு சொல்கிறது ரொம்ப ஈஸி. But the path towards that was not easy at all. It was like ரொம்ப demotivated. I felt on so many days. Everything did not come. அப்படியே வந்தெல்லாம் வராது, யாருக்குமே வராது. So that is one thing. And the second thing, like I said, is you have to divide your time accordingly. Balance between IIT Foundation and your metric board can be very difficult for those who are doing it together. But you'll have to find a balance. You'll have to strike a balance and divide your time. That is why I'm saying the time and energy is very precious. So don't spend it on people and things that don't benefit you at all. Everything that you do, you have to ask this one question. இது நமக்கு ஏதாவது வந்து யூஸ் இருக்குமா? That is the main question you have to have for yourself in higher secondary. So that is one more thing. And when you take a lot of tests, you know what will happen is that the amount of time that you spend for questions வந்துட்டு கம்மியாகும். So that is why I'm saying you a lot of tests. So I'll just summarize whatever I told. The first thing is that you have to have good notes, which I'm very sure your teachers would give you. This is for people who are appearing for exams. And the second thing is that you have to keep revising your notes. Your notes are your weapons, right? So your notes, you have to trust your teachers, you have to trust whichever platform you're following, and I will give the benefit of doubt. You blindly trust them that, okay, it will be correct for whichever 12th standard I have been good people, right? And for that I need not have any validation. That is really true. When you're being a bad person, when you put in efforts also, you will not reap any rewards at all. So always choose to be a good person. That is one thing. And thank you. I'd like to thank the management again, my teachers again, principal ma'am again, because it's not a joke. I left this place 7 years back. 2015 I passed out. Without them and without this school, I'm very sure that I would not be where I am. So